Hi, thanks for stopping by my Symbaloo. My collection of technology sites has gotten to be so large and I've reorganized it several times. I figure what I'll do is I'll just update a video here and do a tour of where everything is so that instead of just looking at a bunch of links, you kind of have an idea where to possibly start and go. Right over here, just starting up the tour, is basically my Symbaloo and Padlet. I have examples of how I use Symbaloo and Padlet. I also do digital journals in my paperless classroom, and it's a combination of using Symbaloo and Padlet at the same time. So I've got tutorial videos on how I did that. And then there's also some other Symbaloo ideas here and tutorials on how to use that. Over here I just have some information sites to check out and to go to, some tools and things that you can read through, or some programs that you can look into using. Here is pretty much the core of what I've used and used a lot. I have my favorites. When you click on that, it'll expand and you can see some of the things that I've used the most. Favorites too, of course, which will keep growing, I'm sure. GoFormative is something new that I really enjoy. It's like Socrative and Quizzes and Kahoot, and the way it presents the information and you can look at it and grade it, it's really cool. There's videos on that as well. Screencasting or recording, if you wanted to record your whole screen, or if you want to use a Promethean board, you can find that in there. Student response systems, or just like today's meet, some ideas that you could use to explore in your classroom to see whatever works the best. And then I have the Google Apps Classroom, followed by my website, Twitter. This button here, More Technology, that's kind of like my collection yard, and you'll notice that some of the things that I have here are repeated in the main site. These are just things that I'm putting into groups and categorizing. There are some new things down here as well. If you're interested into augmented reality and whatnot, you can check in. There's a couple other things here that you can see also. Scrolling down here to the bottom, I've got a category of kind of like research. Homemade Common Craft videos. I was inspired by another teacher and gave me a great idea by doing these Common Craft videos. So there's how-to videos and some of the examples from the classroom, from my class. Emaze, you can drop a PowerPoint into that and get a link that's shareable, and your PowerPoint can be posted on anything that you can post to a website. Google News, like old newspapers. You also have this link here. I've been collecting sites where you can collect free photos instead of right-clicking and taking something off the internet. There's other options too, so I put those there to look at and collect. I haven't particularly used one over the other, so I don't have any recommendations. Research would bring you to another Symbaloo within my Symbaloo of just some different places to locate information, and then once again the free photo apps are right there too. Okay, if the screen just jumped, it's because I took a slight pause in the video. I changed an icon and what it looked like because one of the changes I did not take. This button here, Easy Tech Starter Kit, it's basically some of the first few things that I used in converting over to a techie classroom. So if you wanted to click on that, it has some of the first things that I used if you're just getting started. Quizzes, Clickers, Kahoot, Socrative. A lot of these are instructional videos on how to get started and how they're used, so you don't necessarily have to go here and sign up and not know how to use it. Nearpod, and then Padlet. Padlet I really have enjoyed because it's so simple to use. So, and then Symbaloo. So here are some videos to get started if you're interested. Thanks again for stopping by my Symbaloo, and if you see any major changes or the icons change around a lot, I may go ahead and put a new video here to update where things might be located. But have a great time in exploring some of the technology that I've had a lot of fun with. Oh, and if you want to know how to put your Twitter feed in the middle of your Symbaloo, you can search it out on Google or send me an email and I'll tell you how.